and welcome to Pabbly Chat Flow. In this video, we are going to understand how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your pet adoption agency. So as the owner of a pet adoption agency, I receive a lot of queries on my WhatsApp number. And now here I instantly wish to reply to these queries using a chatbot. Yes, you heard it right. I'm going to build a WhatsApp chatbot using an all-in-one WhatsApp communication platform that is Pabbly Chat Flow. So to learn more about this chatbot in detail, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to build a WhatsApp chatbot for your pet adoption agency to handle inquiries automatically, save time and offer instant support to potential adopters. So as someone running a pet adoption agency, I often receive a lot of inquiries on WhatsApp from people interested in adopting pets. So now answering each message manually takes a lot of time and sometimes lead to delays. So by building a WhatsApp chatbot, I can automatically answer common questions like available pets, adoption process, location and timings 24/7. It also helps collect basic information from interested adopters so I can follow with them easily. This not only saves time but also gives a better experience to people looking to give a pet a loving home. Alright, so here on my screen you can see the chatbot that I have already created for my pet adoption agency using an all-in-one WhatsApp communication platform that is Pabbly Chat Flow. And now firstly in this video we are going to see the working of this chatbot to understand the entire process more clearly. Alright, so now here to see the working of this chatbot, let me take you all to my WhatsApp. So this is my WhatsApp account and this is my WhatsApp number that I've connected with my Pabbly Chat Flow account. And now here let's suppose that I'm a customer and I'm going to drop a text to this chat as, "Hey." And here you can see we have received a text as, "Hello and welcome to Paws and Claws Adoption Agency. We help you find a loving pet to adopt. May I have your name to get started?" So I'm going to give a name. And then it says, "Thank you demo. How can I assist you today? Available pets, adoption process or the location." So I'm going to select a random quick reply button. And then we have a list of available pets such as Max, Luna and Charlie. And then it says, "Would you like more details about any of them or ready to start the adoption process?" So I'm going to select more details. And then it is asking me to select the pet. So I'm going to select a random pet. And here we have received the detail for that particular pet. And then we have received the option as start adoption or back to menu. So let's click on the start adoption. And then it says, "Great to hear you are interested in adopting a pet. Please visit us at the Paws and Claws Adoption Agency to start the adoption process. We can't wait to help you find your perfect companion." And then we have received the option of location or back to menu. So I'm going to select location. And then we have received the location details as well. And then we have received the quick reply button as back to menu. And then we are back to the main message. Alright, so with this we have successfully seen the working of this amazing chatbot that I've already created for my pet adoption agency. And now here in this video we are going to learn step by step that how you can create this chatbot for your own agency as well using an all-in-one WhatsApp communication platform that is Pabbly Chat Flow. So here to access the Pabbly Chat Flow account you have to search for pabbly.com/chatflow in your browsers and it will take you to the Pabbly Chat Flow's home page. So here on my screen you can see Pabbly Chat Flow's home page and here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and try Pabbly Chat Flow for free today. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to build a WhatsApp chatbot for my business, I'm going to use Pabbly Chat Flow. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Chat Flow account and here you might be thinking that what is basically Pabbly Chat Flow. So let me give a brief about it. So Pabbly Chat Flow is a tool that helps businesses create automated chatbots for their website and apps. It's like having a virtual assistant that can chat with visitors, answer questions and guide them to take actions like making a purchase or signing up. People use Pabbly Chat Flow to save time, improve customer support and engage visitors 24/7. It's easy to set up, customizable and helps businesses provide quick responses which keeps customers happy and boost conversions. Alright, so this was all about Pabbly Chat Flow and now here if you wish to learn that how you can set up your Pabbly Chat Flow account in detail, then you can check out the video available on our YouTube channel for the same. And here let me give a brief that how you can add a WhatsApp number for your Pabbly Chat Flow account. So for that you need to click on this add WhatsApp number button given over here in the top right corner, and then here in this pop-up box it will ask for the Meta access token, phone number, ID, WhatsApp business account ID, and to select the folder. So basically, to get all these details you need to set up your WhatsApp Cloud API account through Meta for developers. And once you're going to set up your permanent WhatsApp Cloud API account and you're going to get the permanent access token, then you need to add the details over here, and then you need to click on this next. And by doing this, you will be setting up your Pabbly Chartflow account. Alright, so if you wish to learn about how to get all these details in detail, then you can check out the video for the same on our YouTube channel as well. Alright, so this was all about the WhatsApp number, and now here let me tell you that Pabbly Chartflow offers some amazing features that are available in the left side bar given over here. And now here, if you wish to learn about any of the feature in detail, then you can check out the videos dedicated to the each feature available on our YouTube channel and on our landing page as well. Alright, so here I'm going to give an overview of each feature. So let's start with Inbox. So here by using this particular feature, you can see the entire charts of your WhatsApp number at one place. Then comes the contact. So by using this particular feature, you can create or manage the contact list for your WhatsApp number. Then comes the team queues. So by using this particular feature, you can see all your team members and the status of the chart assigned to each of the team member. Then comes the templates. So here by using this particular feature, you can create or manage the message templates for your WhatsApp number. Then comes the broadcast. So here by using this particular feature, you can create, schedule or send a broadcast message for your WhatsApp messaging. Then comes the flow. So by using this particular feature, you can create a WhatsApp chatbot for your business. Then comes the settings. So here under settings, you can see some amazing features as well. So here, if you wish to learn about any of the feature in detail, then you can check out the video dedicated to that on our YouTube channel. Then comes the get help option. So by using this particular option, you are going to get the response for your doubts easily. Alright, so this was all about Pabbly Chartflow's feature, and now here we are going to build a new WhatsApp chatbot for our business, and for that I'm going to use a feature by Pabbly Chartflow, that is flows given over here. Now here under this flow builder, you can see all the existing flows that I've already created using Pabbly Chartflow. And now here to create a new WhatsApp chatbot, I need to create a new flow first, and for that I'm going to click on this add flow button given on the top right corner. And then here in the start flow, I'm going to give a name to my flow first, such as WhatsApp chatbot for pet adoption agency. And now after giving a name to my WhatsApp chatbot, that means to my flow, it is asking me to set up the flow start. So in this flow start, I need to set up the trigger for my WhatsApp chatbot, or you can say a flow start for my WhatsApp chatbot. So here you can select the trigger as keywords, regex or template. So here if you wish to set up your trigger as template, then you need to select your template from the template library. And if you want to set up the keywords or the regex, then you can do it as per your need. So here we will choose the trigger type as keywords, meaning the chatbot will activate when a user's message contains specific words. So here we will add keywords like hey, hello, hi, that are some basic keywords that a customer may send. And here firstly I'm going to type a keyword, and then I'm going to press an enter to make it a valid keyword. Alright, so I'm going to add other keywords as well. And now whenever a user sends a message with these words, the chatbot will detect it and trigger a response. But here people type messages in different ways. One person might say, I want to adopt a pet, while another might write, may I know about the pets available? So here instead of listing every possible variation, we can use regex, that means regular expressions, to create a smarter trigger. So the chatbot will detect common inquiry words regardless of variations or capitalization. And once the chatbot is triggered, it moves to the next step. So here you need to enter the regex to match the substring trigger and enable the toggle for each sensitive regex. So it is not mandatory to enable the toggle while entering the regex, but here you need to enable the toggle for each sensitive regex only. Alright, so here I've selected my trigger type as keywords, and now after adding the keywords, I'm going to move to the next step. So once my customer is going to set any of the keywords, I want to send a message to my customer asking about the customer name. So for that I'm going to add actions button over here, and here in this action steps and here in this action buttons, I'm going to add a ask a question message box because I want to ask about the customer name. And here I'm going to add the text as hello and welcome to Paws and Claws Adoption Agency. We help you find a loving pet to adopt. May I have your name to get started? And here you can see I've used asterisk in the agency's name. So here I've used it because I wanted to make this text bold. Alright, so here I've added a hello and welcome message, and now I'm going to connect this flow start message box with this question message box. And then here it is asking me to select the contact custom field. So here I've already created my contact custom field for the full name, and here if you wish to learn about what is this contact custom field in detail, then you can check out the video dedicated to this particular feature. And here let me tell you that you can access this contact custom field from the settings, and here you can see the option of contact custom fields. Alright, so I'm going to select my contact custom field as full name, and here after selecting my field it is asking me to select the format. So I'm going to select the format as text for this field, and then it is asking me to enter the number of attempt. So I'm going to enter the number of attempt as 1, and then here it is asking me to enter the validation error message. So here it is not required, so I'm not going to enter any validation error message. And once here I've asked the customer name, and now here after asking about the customer name, my customer is going to respond with the name, and then I want to send a message to my customer. So for that I'm going to add a text box over here, and here I'm going to add the text as thank you $full name, how can I assist you today? So here you might be thinking that what is this $full name? So basically this is the format to get this input value received in this particular space. So here if you wish to learn that how can you get this particular format, to click on this contact custom field, and then I'm going to open it in a new tab. And here under this contact custom fields, you can see all the fields that I've created over here. So I'm going to select my field, that is full name, and then I'm going to copy the field name. Moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and then you need to paste the field name copied wherever you want to add this particular response. Alright, so it will come like this, and with this we have successfully seen the process of getting this format. And then I'm going to add quick replies button with this message box, where I'm going to add the text as available paths, adoption process, and the location. And with this we have successfully set up this message box as well. And now further we are going to set up a WhatsApp chatbot for each of the quick reply button added over here. So let's start with available paths. So I'm going to add a text box over here, and here I'm going to add the text as here are some of the paths available. So here I've added some pets available with their details, and then it says would you like more details about any of them or ready to start the adoption process. And now after asking this question, I'm going to add quick reply buttons over here with the text as more details, start adoption, and back to menu. And with this we have successfully set up this message box as well. And now once my customer is going to select more details, then I want to add a text box over here for that, and I'm going to add the text as select the pet. And after entering the message, I'm going to add quick replies button over here with the pet names such as Max, Luna, and Charlie. And now after adding the names for each of the pet, I'm going to set up the quick reply button for each of the pet with the details of each of the pet. So for that I'm going to add a text box for the Max first, and then I'm going to add the details over here for the Max. So I've added the entire details, and then I'm going to add a quick reply button over here with the text as start adoption or back to menu. And now here similarly I'm going to add the text box for remaining 2 pets as well. Alright, so I'm going to add the text boxes. And here I've successfully added the message boxes for each of the pet with each of the pet details, and the quick reply button as start adoption and back to menu. Alright, so now here we are going to further set up the chatbot for start adoption quick reply button. But here you can see we have a similar quick reply button in the main message box, that is for the adoption process. So now firstly we are going to set up the chatbot for this quick reply button, where I'm going to add a text box over here, and here I'm going to add the text as the adoption process at pause and close adoption agency simple. Here's how it works. So here I've added the entire adoption process, and then I'm going to add quick replies button over here with the text as start adoption and back to menu. That means now we are at the same stage for the start adoption quick reply button. So I'm going to add a text box for the start adoption, and then I'm going to add a text as great to hear you are interested in adopting a pet. Please visit us at Pause and Close Adoption Agency to start the adoption process. We can't wait to help you find your perfect companion. Alright, so I've added the text over here, and now after adding the text, I'm going to add quick replies button over here as location and back to menu. Alright, so with this we have successfully completed this message box as well, and now I'm going to connect all the start to adoption quick reply button to this message box, so that whenever my customer is going to select any of the start adoption quick reply button, then automatically they should be navigated to this particular text. Alright, so I'm going to connect all the start adoption quick reply button to this text box. And now after connecting all the quick replies buttons with this message box, let's go back to the main message box, and here we are left with the last quick reply button, that is of the location. So I'm going to add a text box over here, and here I'm going to add the text as the location details, and then I'm going to add a single quick reply button over here with the text as back to menu. Alright, so with this we have successfully added a text box for the location as well, and now I'm going to connect this location quick reply button to this message box, and with this we have successfully completed our WhatsApp chatbot. And now I'm going to connect all back to menu quick reply button to the main message box. Alright, And with this, we have successfully built the connection of all the quick replies button. And now after creating this amazing chatbot, I'm going to save my workflow first by clicking on the save button, and here you can see it says flow updated successfully. That means we have successfully saved our flow. Alright, so now after creating this chatbot, let's go and again see the working of this amazing chatbot that we just right now created. So for that, let me take you back to my WhatsApp, and then I'm going to clear all the chat over here to start it from the scratch. And here let's suppose again that I'm a customer, and I'm going to drop a text over here as hi. And here we have received the text as hello and welcome to Paws and Claws Adoption Agency. We'll help you find a loving pet to adopt. May I know your name to get started? So I'm going to add the name as Dummy. And then it says, thank you Dummy, how can I assist you today? And here we have received 3 quick reply buttons as available pets, adoption process and the location. So let's select adoption process this time. And then it has sent us the entire process with the quick reply button as start adoption or back to menu. So I'm going to select start adoption. And then it says, great to hear you are interested in adopting a pet. Please visit us to start the adoption process. We can't wait to help you find your perfect companion. And then we have received the option of location or back to menu. So I'm going to select location. And here we have received the location details with the option of back to menu. And we are back to the main message. Let's select location this time. And this is the location that we have received. Now I'm going to click on this back to menu, and then we are back to the main message. Let's click on this available pets, and here we have received a list of available pets with the quick reply button as more details, starter option or back to menu. So let's click on this more details, and here it is asking me to select the pet. So I'm going to select a random pet, and here we have received the details of the pets. So I'm going to click on the start adoption. And again it has sent us the same message. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing chatbot that we just right now created. And now here let me show you the another amazing feature that Pabbly Chatflow offer is of inbox. So I'm going to access the inbox from the left side bar. And here in the inbox, you can see all the existing chats of your WhatsApp number. And not only this, you can see the entire chat between your WhatsApp chatbot and the customer with the message status as sent, delivered and read. And not only this, you can also see your customer details available in the right side panel over here. Alright, so let's move back to the flows. And now here let me summarize the chatbot that we just right now created for our pet adoption agency. Alright, so here I've selected my trigger as keywords, and then I've added a question box by asking the customer name and with a hello and welcome message. And then I've added a text box where I've added a personalized text for the customer with the quick reply button as available pets, adoption process and the location. And then further I've set up the chatbot for each of the quick reply button. That means here for the available pets, I've added the available pets list with the quick reply button as more details, start adoption or back to menu. Then further I've set up the chatbot for these quick reply button where I've added the detail for each of the pet, and then I've added the quick reply button for start adoption and back to menu. And then here for the start adoption, I have added another text box with the adoption process quick reply button where I've added the entire process of the adoption and the quick reply button as start adoption and back to menu. And here for the start adoption, I've added a text box over here that is a common text box where I've requested customer to visit our agency to start the entire adoption process with the quick reply button as the location and back to menu. And here for the location quick reply button, I have added a common location message with the quick reply button as back to menu. Alright, so this was all about the chatbot that we just right now created for the pet adoption agency. And now if you wish to learn about some amazing chatbots in future, then you have to stay tuned on our YouTube channel. And if you have any doubt related to this chatbot or any other chatbot or a feature of Pabbly Chatflow, then you can drop your doubts in the comment section below. I hope you understand the entire chatbot. That's all for this video. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple chatbots for your different businesses using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the website given over here. Try Pabbly Chatflow for free now.